Hi you guys, Sonja here, and I'm really excited to share another art activity with you. Loved seeing the foil prints that you guys did last time. They turned out amazing. So this one that we're going to do today is called marble printing, and I love doing marble prints. I'm gonna hold them up so you can see them this time. Using stuff that is really easily found, really easy to do, a little bit messy, so just be ready for that. Have an area cleared where you can do this. And I love how they turn out. I end up using these a lot of times for collaging. Sometimes I turn these into cards for people. So a lot of options that you can do with these. So let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about the things that we need for this art project. First of all, grab some paper. I split mine in half for this. You don't have to, you can use a whole sheet, which is also really fun. Get some shaving cream. I ended up just buying this for really cheap at the grocery store if you don't have any. Different colors of food coloring. Again, I also went and bought some more colors at the grocery store, but many of you might have these at home. Have a towel on hand for cleaning up. A ruler or some sort of straight edge that you can use. A toothpick or a skewer. And then some sort of surface. If you don't want to work on the table, directly on the table, I had this whiteboard sitting out, so I'm going to use that. Or a cutting board might work, or anything that you want to work on for this, because it does get a little messy. All right, let's get started. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shaving cream. Might be a good idea for especially the younger artists to have some parent help with this. And I'm going to spray a thin layer across my work surface that is about the size of my piece of paper. And then, this is where a towel is going to come in handy. I'm gonna take my fingers and I'm going to smooth out the surface of the shaving cream. So again, this is pretty messy, but fun. And it doesn't have to be perfectly smooth. It's not gonna get that way, but just get it as smooth as you can. Okay, get your towel and clean off your fingers, and there we go. Okay, so now let's take different colors of food coloring and drop little drips all over the surface of the shaving cream. And we can do any combination of colors that we want. So I kind of did a teal there first. Now I'm doing a blue. And let's see, how about an orange? And you can do all the colors. You can try different color combinations and see what happens. It's really fun to experiment and see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna do yellow. And it doesn't take a ton of drops, but I'm just gonna get that surface really well covered. Okay, so now, this is my favorite part. I'm gonna take my skewer, and I'm not going to dig in too much, but just on the surface of the shaving cream, I'm going to swirl those dots around. So I'm moving my skewer in a circular motion to create a marble pattern. And as I do, those colors are swirling together and mixing to make this fun marble pattern. Okay, so you want to be careful to not swirl too much, because what happens is if you over swirl, all your colors are going to over mix and it's not going to be as bright and colorful. So once you're happy with your marble pattern, put your skewer to the side. You might want to clean it off here. Grab your piece of paper and place it gently down right onto that marble pattern and press it in softly. We don't want to smash it down. Just kind of press it in, smooth it around, and you'll see that marble pattern start to show through from the other side. Okay, so give it about 30 seconds or so. Okay, then gently lift up your paper. Okay, and put your paper to the side. Then you can try getting what I like to call a ghost print by putting a second piece of paper down on the same marbling that you did, or you can just wash this off and get ready to see your marble print. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and then I will be back. Okay, so I just went off and washed out my board, and now I'm gonna bring my paper back, or I could have just done it on another surface, and you're gonna see that there's some shaving cream still left on the paper from when I pulled it up. So I'm gonna take my straight edge really carefully, and don't press too hard, because when I was doing this the first time, I pressed a little too hard and ended up ripping my paper. So I'm gonna take my towel again and get that shaving cream off, and I'm just gonna continue to gently scrape off that shaving cream. Smells really good. And get it as cleaned off as I can, and it'll take just a little bit for it to completely dry, but there you are. Here is your marble print, and we try and hold it so you guys can see it really up close. So I hope you guys have a lot of fun if you end up doing this, and can't wait to see it. Have fun.